Hello and welcome to another video. This will be another Boogie2988 reaction. This one is called The Truth Behind the Boogie2988 versus Wings fight. This will probably be the last video I react to regarding this fight. Maybe there'll be another video or two related to this. I don't know, but my guess is this is probably going to be the last one regarding this, because the fight has already happened. It ended a couple days ago. So, Boogie made a video on this. I recently uploaded Psycho Dad and McJurkinNuggets' reaction to the fight as well. So, I'm not sure what this video is about, but we're going to find out. Oh, and before I start the video, I want to thank everyone who's been viewing my last Boogie2988 reaction, which is, that video is pretty much in the top 10 now, to say the least, on my videos. I don't count shorts. Shorts is a different category. But with that being said, let's get into this video.
Well, I lost that fight, huh? I have to go get on a plane early in the morning, and if I look like I got hit by a truck, it's because a 400-pound man hit me in the face like 30 times. So let's get home, and then we'll talk about the fight. Made it to the airport, and every inch of my body just wants to sit down, and they could tell I was going through.
So yeah, the fight's done. That collab is done with Kabana and Boogie. So future Boogie and Kabana reactions will just be, we'll see where the content leads going forward type of deal. And remember, there still might be certain videos I don't react to from Boogie, like that hour video that he made. Yeah, I'll just give a heads up on that, maybe through an update discussion if I have to. I've been getting quite a bit of views through these Boogie reactions, so we'll see how well this one does.
Security and check-in, and they offered to give me assistance to get to my gate, and I said no. By God, I walked into London, and I'm gonna walk out. 15-minute walk to my gate. That's gonna feel like 100 miles, but I'll get it done. No more wheelchairs, period. As bad as I feel today, I don't feel anywhere near as bad as I did a few years ago. Hi.
Alright, he's home.
Hi, Daddy's home.
And there's a dog I don't recognize. Okay. I know that dog, but not the other one.
I missed you too. Come on. Come on. So let's talk about the fight. What happened out there? I got my ass rocked. I got hit for the first time by Jordy with that combo, and until you've been hit in the face by a 400-pound man in the prime of his life, you don't know what it's like. But it rocked my world. It rattled my brain, and my body and my brain said, we just got to get through this. We just got to stay standing in the next 3 minutes. I didn't care about punching. I didn't care about swinging. Jordy has some reach, man, and he was lunging towards me. I have no mobility, so all I really could do was try to block it, and I failed to do that. So I was just eating punches left and right. And a lot of people, including myself, was a little confused by the ref's decision, but I'll just go ahead and say here, the ref's decision was correct. It's my understanding that people have explained it to me the way sports are scored in this case. Jordy had won enough points to be able to win the fight unless I got a knockout. And I think everybody knew there was not a knockout coming for me. So the referee made the decision to send me back to my locker room so he could avoid having to send me back to the hospital instead. And he probably made the right call. The reality of it is, and I knew stepping into the ring, this was the truth, that Jordy's 12 years younger than me. He's got a stronger, more healed body than me. He's taller than me. He's got more reach than me. And more importantly, he trained more than me. He actually worked on boxing. In the last 6 to 8 weeks since this fight was picked up, I had to focus on being strong enough to get to the ring, strong enough to stand up in the ring, and strong enough to hopefully eat a few punches before I got knocked down. So that involved working with my doctor and doing physical therapy and everything else. The last thing I was working on was boxing fundamentals, and it obviously showed in the ring, obviously. And as embarrassing as it was for my pants to come down, and as embarrassing as it was for me to get the hell beat out of me, I'm still not that embarrassed, if I'm being honest with you, because I feel like the fact that I knew I was due a beating, and the closer that fight got, the more I realized the beating I was about to take, I never even once thought, I'm calling this off, I'm walking away, I'm going to find some excuse. I just walked into the ring and took the beating that I had coming to me. A lot of people have been asking me, why did you talk so much shit going into this fight if you knew you were going in the underdog and that you were likely to get your ass beat? And it's because I'm an entertainer. I can't say that I'll ever be as talented as Andy Kaufman or Jerry Lawler, but this fight very much to me was Andy Kaufman versus Jerry Lawler, and I knew that while all eyes were on me, I wanted to entertain people. I wanted to promote the fight. I wanted to get as many eyes on the fight as I possibly could, and the way that I did that was by writing some really good one-liners and slinging them at Jordy and just try to be as amusing and entertaining as possible. And yeah, a lot of it was bullshit, so I think it's okay to bullshit people and make some good jokes and fuck around up to the fight. And
yeah, no problem.
I definitely fucked around, and I definitely found out. I saw this comment from a YouTube creator who has like this weird obsession with me. He's made like 6 or 7 videos on me throughout the years, and he'll probably make one about this fight as well. But he said something along the lines of, I know Wings is just going into this for the paycheck, and Boogie's probably going to do it for some sort of noble reason. And he's wrong there once. And where he's wrong is he's wrong about Jordy. Jordy did go into this for a paycheck, sure, but he also went into this as an excuse to get better, to get stronger, to change his life, and he has. He's Wings of Redemption. This is his redemption story. And I'm...
Through my recommendations, I've seen some of his videos on Boogie. The fact that Boogie just brought him up, maybe I should watch the videos he's made on Boogie. But I probably won't do what I did with the Ergo situation right around show, with the discussion thing, but still, yeah, apparently he tweeted it too after the fight ended and Boogie lost. So, but at least Boogie participated. I mean, the fact that he participated was good. I mean, a lot of people would have just chickened out from something like this, just so they wouldn't get hurt. Boogie saw this all the way through the end, and he got in the boxing ring. Even though the fight didn't last that long, he still participated, and that's what matters as well.
Glad to be part of it, genuinely. But they weren't wrong, because I did do this for a noble purpose, right? But everything I do is for some noble purpose. I'm not going to do anything otherwise. That's who I am. I learned a long time ago that I was always going to be in some sort of pain, mental or physical. And if I could do something that could get other people out of mental or physical pain, I wanted to do it. Maybe sometimes it's just entertaining you long enough to forget about your misery. But maybe it's showing you the wrong paths I've taken in my life so that you don't take those same paths. And maybe, rarely, it's me taking the right path and inspiring you to take the right path too. And I think this fight shows a lot of people that I was able to get into the ring. I was strong enough and brave enough to go take the beating that I needed. And, sure, I got the paycheck. But hopefully there's some fat people out there who were in wheelchairs like me, or fat people like me who just sat on their couch throughout COVID, who decided that they don't want to do that anymore. Boogie can get up and get into the ring and be brave enough to take a beating. I can be brave enough to get up and get out into the world. Look, I'm just going to be real with you. As embarrassing as it was for my pants to come down, and as embarrassing as it was for me to perform like that in the ring, I'm not that embarrassed, and I'll tell you why. Because I had the strength to get up and out of my wheelchair and get to London and get through those airports and walk around London and do all the things I had to do to get ready for this fight, including the doctor's visits and the medicals, and pass all of that stuff as a morbidly obese man who's 48, step into the ring, take that beating, walk out of that ring, walk back to my hotel, walk through airports to get on a plane back home and be back home 36 hours later, filming this video for you. I could be embarrassed about everything, or I could choose to focus on the positive, and I'm definitely choosing to focus on the positive. And I hope you do too. So, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon. Now go check out some of my other content. I think you'll like it. I do.
That song, I know that song. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video here. But like I said just earlier in this reaction, kudos to Boogie for going all the way through this. Going to London, doing the fight with Wings. I mean, people has to respect him for that. And if some of you too and there's other haters don't, so be it. Man, I'm not the biggest fan of Boogie myself, but I appreciate and I'm proud of what Boogie did in the last couple weeks. So, and I don't really get mad at Boogie hollering at Kid Camera because we know Boogie has a lot of medication, and Kid Camera did spill those pills down the sink, and he should have told Boogie about it. So I have to agree on that front as well. So I can't really blame Boogie for how he was treating Michael. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Stay tuned for the next one. There will be 2 more reactions today, after this one is uploaded, which will be today's Aftermath reaction, and Kid Camera also uploaded, so there'll be a reaction to that as well. With that being said, that ends this video. Stay tuned for the next one.